How's it going, everybody? Nerdroc here, and welcome to another episode of Salt. Should have a really cool episode today because we are going to be fighting the Dark Guardian again in hopes of him dropping this awesome mace weapon. Let's see if this has anything in it yet. I don't think so. Yeah. Those things used to refresh every time you logged out or waited around a while, but I think that's changed. Anyway, we're going to be fighting the Dark Guardian again, hopefully getting this awesome mace thingamabob. And that will be the greatest weapon we can get at the moment. I don't even care about actually getting the deer. I just want to practice my aim. Let's see if I can make some more arrows in the meantime, though. We have 33. Can we make any more? We sure can. Let's make some more. Also have some health potions to make before we do this again. The last fight didn't go too bad, but it would be cool, I think, to not have to run to the water. But I reserve the right to do so. So yeah, we're going to fight him again. Apparently, I have to break some statues now before the game will let me spawn him in again. So we're just going to kind of look around and grab some supplies while we chat a bit. Tomorrow is a big day for me. I'm launching a public Minecraft server. And it is a very unique server, so I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit about that, mainly because it's on my mind, because, again, launching it tomorrow. It's an experimental type server. It's a very small map that will inevitably be torn apart by all the players on it. And basically, my idea with the server, if you guys have ever played on a lot of Minecraft servers, there's a very well-known Minecraft server called Civcraft. And I'm not talking about the one on Shotbow. There's actually it's not Shotbow, it's a regular, just public server called Civcraft. And it's this very, very different type of experience where it really feels, well, I guess real, which it holds on to the spirit of vanilla a little more, I think, than most other public servers seem to do. So I was really taken aback and inspired by that server, and I wanted to make something similar, but not quite so involved in learning all the mechanics of it. So I made the server, and it's got a little bit of everything. There's exploration, there's mining, there's economy, there's building, and there's raiding. And what I wanted to do is perfect raiding, and I'm pretty proud of the way it's come out on the server so far, because to raid, if you do it, like we had a test run with a couple of people, and when you do want to raid, it's work, because it's very expensive to buy the things that allow you to raid, because on this server, there are no creepers, there's nothing but zombies, and they don't drop anything. So anything that you need, you gotta trade ingots for, and given that it's such a small map and will not be expanding, you can imagine it's going to be very quick, it's going to be very, how am I trying to say this here? It's not going to be long before the resources on the map are completely stripped away. And that's why it's kind of experimental, because it's going to get to a point where the server's going to have to close. But before that, what's going to happen is there's not going to be much left to mine. And the only way to get stuff is going to be through raiding other people or killing other people or stuff like that. But like I said, it's very difficult to raid and it's very difficult to do stuff. And so what that does is it allows you to have this environment where there's raiding, but it's not all the time. Like, that's not all it is. It's just one aspect of the server, and that was one of the big things I wanted to accomplish with the server, is make it have raiding, but have it not be the entire purpose of the server's existence. And I think it's exactly the way I want it to be. I only have one white flower. We're gonna have to find some more of those. In case you're wondering why I'm walking around right now, I want to make a bunch of bandages. Let's go ahead and do that too. We need a bunch of bandages. We need a bunch of health potions. I fought him last time only with, I think, 2 of each or 1 of each, but that wasn't enough. So we're going to definitely make more bandages. Great. Now we're going to... What's going on here? Put this... That's right. It's right click. I don't know how I forgot that. Alright, we're going to make these bandages. Don't really need the cloth swatches for anything right now. We will need it for one of the bigger ships. I can't believe how much we've gotten accomplished without getting a decent ship yet. We had the pirate ship for a while, but I kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Let's see here. We got a grub. We got a deer. That's where we started. Just trying to keep my bearings here because I have no sense of direction. Alright, here we are. Maybe this guy has some white flowers to sell me again. He restocks sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yes, awesome. Buy those. And let's go ahead and make more. I still haven't figured out, guys. Maybe some of you guys know. Does the poison affect the monsters? Like I'd assume it affects the pirates and the pirate captains, but does it affect like the inorganic enemies? That's the stuff I don't really know. So please let me know if you know. If you know, let me know. All right, what do we got here? Let me check. I just did everything and didn't pay attention. 8 bandages and 4 health things. I think that's enough. So what we got to do now is find a statue, because what I was told is the whole altar routine will not work unless you awaken the guardians again. We could test that out. I'm just a little worried we'll actually lose the materials, so I'm not going to test it out. So let's look around for a statue here. If we can't find one on this island, there are a lot of islands very close by. I think we're probably going to have to go sailing to find a new island, but that's okay. We can talk about some stuff that's been going on in the news. I don't know why this is on my mind, but it kind of does relate to me in a very strange, distant way. But I'll explain. If you guys have heard, I don't really know all the details of the story, but basically some crazy nut in Pennsylvania started shooting cops. And they caught him. He's going to be tried as a terrorist. And the reason this kind of it reminds me of stuff to talk about is because I used to really be into conspiracy theories, you know? Not really proud of saying it. Although, to be honest, there are some interesting things you do get educated while being in that world. But basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is there's a group of people. They all believe in different things, but they fall into the category of conspiracy theory, which means you believe in some things that might come off as a little crazy to the average person. And here's the thing. Like, the stuff I fell into a lot was some of the political aspects of it. And, you always see the word the Illuminati running around. But at the time, I didn't really believe, anything too crazy like that. But I did, Anyway, I ended up moving out of that line of thinking because if any of you guys watching are into that stuff at all, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't do you any good. I was really into that stuff for a pretty long time. And all it does is it makes you scared, and that's almost part of, the conspiracy itself. It's like believing in it actually makes it stronger. So if any of you guys by some chance are watching it and you're into that, Illuminati stuff, I'm going to tell you, just stop, man. Because you can't do anything about it. So it's a waste of your thinking. All right. That was my nerd lecture for the day. All right, that looks like an island with some stuff on it, right? Let's head over to there. And yeah, we got some good stuff in the meantime. I can make another potion. Awesome. And we're gonna head over to there. I was looking at the patch notes for the experimental build that they have. I won't be using that just because I want to play the game. I don't really want to get any bugs while we record and stuff, but I was looking at the patch notes, and it looks like they're developing a new way of placing the boats that's a little more user-friendly, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I wonder if we're going to see that tomorrow. Tomorrow is update day, usually, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get to this island, and I'll be right back with you guys. Here we go. I don't see any actual statues. I saw, like, the poles from a distance, but I don't see any statues. Which is kind of weird. They were all over the place before. What do I have to do to reawaken them? Like, are the statues all gone now because I summoned that thing and killed it? Really confused. But we need all these resources anyway, because eventually down the line there's a really good ship we can get eventually. And, we're going to need a lot of stuff to get it. Man, I can't wait to get this mace. I don't remember exactly what the stats are on it, but it's like it gets like this buff when you use it. If it crits, it starts doing like crazy extra damage or something like that. It's gonna be awesome to get that. We will hopefully be getting that this episode. But I'm not seeing any statues. We might just try to summon it anyway, but so far every piece of information this guy's given me has been completely accurate, so I'm kind of believing him at the moment. I think he's probably right, because he hasn't told me anything that's been wrong so far. I always forget his name. It's Mitsurugi or something? I'm sorry, I'm really bad when it comes to stuff I'm not familiar with. Oh, I think this is where we originally found the ancient pickaxe, isn't it? Oh no, this is another altar. Well, isn't that interesting? Huh. Oh. What is going on? What's over there? Alright, let's go check that out. This is a strange island, is it not? It has the same stuff as the island we just left, but I don't know. Alright, let's check out what's going on over there. Maybe there's a sarcophagus. We can get a nice piece of gear or something. You never know. There is a lot of wood on this island. Awesome. We need it too, so. Ah, yes. Statues. This is exactly what we need. Alright, we're going to break these and hopefully the golems will start spawning. And we grab some more plant fibers. Here we go. I wonder if that noise was the noise of them spawning or the noise of, it makes it every time you break one of these. Let's go find out. Ooh, man. I am enjoying my time in this game ever since we found that island with all the stuff on it. Still haven't found the queen spider, though. We're gonna have to find that. And I want to complete all the quests that are available. I guess it makes the noise every time. Let's see what's in here. If you guys caught my Legend of Grimrock video yesterday, it went to about 40 minutes, a bit long. But the reason is it's really hard for me to make that series. And I'm very torn. Like, in the episode, I was like, oh, I was planning on stopping, but I'm going to keep playing. Nothing in here. And it's because the game is so much fun. Like, I'm really having fun playing it, but I have a feeling that it's not the most fun content to watch. So, I don't know. Even though I said I'd be continuing it yesterday in the episode I put up, I may not. I'm not sure. It depends on a couple of things. Depends on what stuff's going on in my real life, and what kind of stuff is going on with the server that I'm launching. Because I may decide to make a series on the server. In fact, I almost definitely will. It's just a matter of if I'll do an extra video a week or just replace that one. And I'm honestly leaning towards replacing that one. I really like Legend of Grimrock 2. And if you guys are on the fence about getting it and playing it, you shouldn't be. You should go play it and get it immediately. Because it's really fun, even for someone like me who's not really familiar with that type of game. It's a lot of fun. It's so much downtime trying to figure out what to do. Because I'm such a noob at it that I don't think I'm really the best candidate for playing it. On YouTube, at least. Yeah, I'm also kind of waiting for the next game to come out. That's kind of like Salt, where it's at its infancy and I can kind of contribute to the community. Because I've really been enjoying that. Like, I feel like it seems like there are people really enjoying these videos, which is like, I don't know, it's like the best feeling ever. Like, I can't even tell you guys. It's so cool, like, knowing that I'm creating something that someone else is getting enjoyment from. It's something that I've wanted my whole life. Like, I've talked about in other episodes how I used to want to be a musician. Still do, but I don't want to do it professionally anymore. Nor could I don't think, if I wanted to, so it doesn't really matter. But, it's nice to finally to get that, so I want to thank you guys again. I thank you guys almost every episode, but that's because it's so genuine. It really does feel good. I hear something. That was weird. Maybe it was something outside of the real world. I don't know. Okay. There's no real reason for me to go back to that other island since we have an altar on this one. So, although I don't see any of the guardians spawned yet, so maybe we gotta break more. Man, I wish I knew how this all worked. Ooh. I one-shotted the boulder. Yeah. I always shoot everyone I can see because it's good practice. Okay, there's the island we came from. Now, the only reason I'm really going back, even though I just said I didn't have to, is because I'm hoping... Oh, here's the ship we came on. I'm hoping some statues spawn there now that we've been gone. I don't know if they will. Maybe we should go over there first. I don't know. I may have to edit this episode a lot because I definitely want to fight another Dark Guardian and get that awesome mace, so... So I'm pretty sure you cannot spawn in the Dark Guardian until you have the little Guardians spawning, so... Hopefully this is going to work. I don't see any statues on that island over there, so... Don't know. However, guys, for those who missed the last episode, we got this Ancient Flaming Eye Necklace. First of all, it gives you 10 strength, which I didn't even notice till just now. Awesome. Second of all... You don't need a torch. It lights up your surroundings. You can start a campfire with it. Oh, just the absolute, just best item. So great. So stoked to finally have it. I was talking about, like, a couple episodes ago, starting over with the new game, with the new seed. And there may come a point where we have to do that. But after some thinking, I don't really want to do that. I have all this cool stuff now. Okay, I'm going to be honest. It's really just because of the necklace. I don't ever want to lose that necklace. It's so awesome. All right. Let's try to see if we could find the statue. I'm going to try to just summon the thing. It's the worst thing that can happen. Well, the worst thing that can happen is I lose the item and I get really annoyed. But you know what? I might be able to prevent you guys from losing an item. So I think it's worth it. Oh, I didn't learn a Spanish phrase like I wanted to. Hey, you know what? Let's see if the Spider Queen shows its face. You know, the only problem with this necklace as far as making the campfire is it's kind of clumsy to take it off and put it back on. That's the only thing I'm going to say. It'd be cool if it just went right back. Okay. Don't ask me why I bothered making a campfire. It's going to be nighttime in like 2 seconds. Hey, if we manage to fight the Spider Queen this episode, that'd be great. Fight the Dark Guardian and the Spider Queen? I love the way the islands look at a distance. Tell me that's not awesome looking. It's funny, I've seen people complaining about the graphics, like it's not high res enough, but like, look at that. That looks awesome. Who cares? Like, I don't know. I've always had a different type of feeling when it came to computer graphics than most people. People like seeing this photorealism. I never did. I don't know if you guys remember, but a game came out a long time ago called Jet Set Radio. And honestly, I only vaguely remember what the actual gameplay was like. I think it was like a graffiti inline skating game. It was cool. It was a good game. But I remember when that game came out, it was one of the first games that used cel-shaded technology. It made the game look like a comic book. You see that in Borderlands now. It uses the same thing. And I remember when I saw that come out, I was like, well, that's just it. They've done it. They've made the best graphics ever. And nobody else seemed to care. Because to me, I didn't want to see it like looking like a photo. I just wanted it to look like a cartoon almost. Like I didn't want to see pixels. And that was one of the first games. And now you look at it, there's plenty of pixels, believe me. But that was my thinking at the time. I wanted to just see a game that looked like a cartoon. Okay, I'm not seeing any spiders. Or guardians, for that matter. Wait, what? Oh, that's a statue. I'm going to try to just summon the thing and see what happens, guys. Because if it's my loss, it'll be your gain, right? You'll know not to do it. So I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for you guys, man. Alright, I got my healing potion. And I have my bandage ready to go. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of arrows. 50, that should do it. I'm gonna try it out, guys. Alright, how does this work? That. Alright, hopefully we won't just lose it. Let's see how it works. Oh no! Do we get it back? Ah, we got it back. No worries. Do I still have the dagger? Oh yeah, I still have 2 daggers. Okay. Alright, I guess I gotta break more of those statues. Ugh. I wish I knew that. I would have done some pre-playing before I started recording. Well, guys, I guess I'm sorry to false advertise, but that might have to wait till the next episode now. Mainly because there's no freaking statues here. It's some bad luck, man. Alright, so we went that way. So this time we're going to sail off to that island and break some statues. That's good, though. You don't lose the heart if you try to sacrifice it at the wrong time. That's good to know. Alright, break this. Alright, off we go to that island, I suppose. Alright, this island is looking promising. I've been to a few beforehand, but very minimal stuff on them. This one, it looks like we got a sarcophagus here. I already see 2 statues. I don't think we're going to be fighting the Dark Guardian this episode, but we will hopefully get the Ancient Guardians spawning in again. Hopefully we're going about it the right way. I'm pretty sure we just destroy enough of these and they will reawaken. But yes, hopefully next episode... You know what? I'm going to stop saying that, but hopefully soon we'll find a Dark Guardian once I reawaken these things. It's a really interesting mechanic, though. It's like when they awaken, you fight like the boss version of them. Pretty neat. I wonder if they're going to play into the story of the area. I'm actually really looking forward to the story because originally I was pretty content just to have the emergent storytelling, but with all the lore that's actually in the game with these statues and the altars, it would actually be pretty cool to know what the story is with them and what's going on exactly. It's also kind of an interesting combination of like mysticism and pirates. It's kind of a really awesome thing. Although now that I think about it, I know Pirates of the Caribbean had like ghosts, but this is a little different. This is more like almost like Indiana Jones meets pirates. It's kind of cool. Now, we've broken a lot of these things now. You'd think that would be enough to spawn them in again, right? I wonder if when I first awakened them, I got some sort of message and I never noticed. Like, I wonder if you get a message when you actually do it. I think it would be cool if there was some effect in the environment that actually let you know. Gonna look around a bit, try to find the sarcophagus that it looked like was on a hill, so we're gonna get to that. Man, I get so caught up in this game sometimes with the sounds and the atmosphere. I have to like remind myself to keep speaking to you guys, otherwise I'll just be quiet and walk around relaxing. Not that that's a bad thing. It's a very, very relaxing game. In fact, if you go onto the Steam reviews, you'll see that's one of the #1 things people say about the game is how relaxing it is. And it really is, because you don't get that, like, stress. Like in Minecraft, I love Minecraft. I consider Minecraft a pretty zen and relaxing game as well. But, like, if you die in Minecraft at the wrong time, it's frustrating, to say the least. Now, you can lose hours of work in that game in a second. That's not really going to happen to you in this one. All right, what do we got? Nothing. Have we been here before as well? I don't remember being here. Doesn't really matter. I mean, ultimately what we need is just statues to break. Alright guys, well, I'm going to break this last statue. And we'll call it an episode. If you've enjoyed the episode, please leave me a like. It helps out a lot. And if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. And one other thing I wanted to say, actually 2 other things. We'll go to the first one that's on my mind first of all, is I really want to do a Salt stream on Twitch, right? Now, streaming on Twitch is a lot of fun, unless nobody comes to see you. Then you're streaming to nobody, and I never know whether to talk to nobody, just sit there in silence. Like, what do you do? I don't know. So if you guys would like to see me stream this on Twitch, there's a link down below. You can follow me. And let me know, like, when you guys would want to see the stream. I know it's going to be different for everybody, but just to give me some idea, because I don't want to stream without anybody seeing it. It feels like a total waste. And obviously if I'm streaming, I'm not going to be streaming in this world. I'll be streaming in, like a brand new world. I was actually thinking that would be a great time to try out the hardcore mode, is, by streaming. So we could try that. So let me know what you think of that. The other thing I wanted to say is if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, go ahead and do that, because I've been digging Twitter, and I would use it a lot more if I had more people following me. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Also linked down below. And hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. I will see you. Wait for it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.